This is a science project to improve the sound from my entertainment center in my RV. I've got a 2000 Alpha Ideal Gold that they sold at the time with a much better sound system. It was also mounted in the ceiling because all you have up there is styrofoam and the rubber roof and some Luan. My thinking was that sound going up into the ceiling was reverberating back and canceling out the actual sound that was coming into the RV coach. Polyester batting we went and purchased and put in the ceiling between the speaker and the ceiling in order to attenuate any canceling out of the sound coming from the speaker. I bought 3/4 inch batting, and of course the more dense that you have, the more sound absorption it does have. So what I found was in my 4 speakers, some had catacombs where you could stuff a lot of it in, and others it was just a dome where you could just barely put in one sheet, which I cut as a circle that would encompass the entire speaker. Before I let you know what my conclusions were, let's go through the steps that I did in order to increase my sound quality of my radio inside my fifth wheel. First off, I replaced the radio. Secondly, I replaced the speakers. Now, granted, the speakers that I replaced it with were also cheap, but they had a little bit better sound quality. And thirdly, I put polyester batting behind those speakers. Well, what I found was a small improvement when I replaced the speakers and another small improvement when I put the batting behind the speakers. I do lack bass, and it would be totally insane to try to put a bass speaker inside the ceiling. I've exhausted my budget right now. There's a couple alternatives. One is to put in a power amplifier. Another is to put in a couple of bass speakers. The difficulty is where the speakers were located to begin with. Although a power amplifier and some speakers down in the basement that you could use when you're out camping someplace might be useful if this was a party coach.